I am Josh Moreland. We are out of Southern California, the Los Angeles, Orange County area.
My name is Matt May, and I am partnered here with Josh, and we are out of the LA and Orange County area.
So I've been in real estate for about 25 years, different facets, buy and hold, flips, and yes, some wholesaling, not at the level KeyGlee teaches, and that is a little new animal for me. So I'm excited to get up and at it.
I got licensed on a whim to try to get my foot in the door at real estate, and came to work with Josh, and was able to start gleaning information off him, learning from the School of Hard Knocks. So coming to KeyGlee was as green as you could be, really, with a little bit of experience, but able to see a real wholesaling machine.
So my role here at KeyGlee in our franchise, I'm the owner, and we'll be just starting together. We'll be doing dispo and acquisitions together. I will deal more with the disposition side, as I do have some people that I do know, and I've done that before, so that should be a good transition for me and Matt.
I'll be acting as GM, but me and Josh both know that we're going to be doing everything. We're going to be wearing all the hats in the beginning, and so we can scale that up into a team that we can count on, that they can count on us. So, the title's the title, but we're going to be doing it all together.
So I've known about KeyGlee for, well, since they actually first launched, looked into it at that point in time. Um, it's kind of interesting. Matt and I talked about it back then, and we just weren't quite ready at that time. And thankfully, we didn't do it then. We had a couple more years under our belt with just some different business ventures and real estate ventures where I think Matt really learned a lot more and just grew immensely with his knowledge, to where it seemed like perfect timing to come into it at this point, where I felt that he was ready, and I'm always ready, but I got to have a good GM here to keep me in line. So and just looking into what KeyGlee offered, they have just really a full system that we can just plug into without recreating
Right.
a whole new systems in business. So that really, for me, I felt like we could speed up the process.
Yeah, trying to create all those things on our own for 2+ years, fumbling through stuff, and seeing what KeyGlee had to offer, it really was that secret sauce. There is no secret sauce in real estate. You hear that all the time, but being able to partner with somebody that's gone before you is really crucial, and it's been eye-opening, really.
One is the integrity that KeyGlee has, and their approach to just being a different wholesaler and a leader in the industry, with integrity, honesty, and setting themselves apart from a lot of the wholesalers out there. Not to knock anyone in particular, but sometimes there can be some unethics that I've seen in the business, being in it for a while. And that, for myself, was a big thing for me, is we want to operate with high integrity and treating people the way that we would want to be treated. And I think when you do that, good things will come to you.
Yeah, being able to come out to Phoenix, Tempe, and see the actual operation unfold day to day, you really see it's more about that, like what Josh was just saying, the culture, the integrity of the people here. Um, it's not dog eat dog. It's very collaborative. In the past, seeing us doing deals in a collaborative way, there's more from that. It doesn't have to be me versus you. So that definitely separates KeyGlee from anything we've seen.
Zig Ziglar had a great line. A lot of the younger generation won't know who he is, but he said, if you give people what they want, or I'm sorry, if you give people what they need, you always get what you want. And so I think people just want to be treated fairly and honestly.
Mhm.
Wow, for me, it's really building a team. I know in the beginning it's Matt and I starting out, and we have a great working relationship, and we have a lot of fun with working together. So it's not just work every day. It is, but we are able to have fun in that. And I see that KeyGlee just has an amazing culture where people enjoy coming to work every day and they have a good time. Yes, it's work at the end of the day, but they're enjoying it and having a good time. So I really look forward to scaling it out and building it and bringing in some really good people that we can build a team and have some fun. You
Right.
know.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just putting it all to use. After struggling for 2+ years of with systems and Dispo and making that all work cohesively, it's the platform that KeyGlee gives you. It's almost too easy in some ways. So to see that come to fruition and start an actual business, not just something you're doing as a hobby, that's most exciting to me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but what does Jim Rome say? It's not simple, but it's easy, right?
Uh,
Or it's not easy, it's simple.
yeah,
One of those.
there
I
you
might get it
go.
wrong, but
Yeah,
that's kind of like Keegley. They lay it all out there
right.
for you, and so they
Yeah,
they have an amazing system, and that is pretty amazing. But it's just not the systems that they have. They teach you how to create a business. So if you need
mhm,
HR help, they have that. If you need tech help, they have that. If you need help on creating your values, your core values, mission, purpose, all those things,
right.
they have all that. So you don't get that with a lot of per se coaches or programs out there. A lot of those
Right.
will just kind of tell you what to do and put you out there to the wolves. So this is definitely like opening a true franchise where
Right.
they are going to lead you in all the
They
directions.
truly come and partner along with you. It's not just set it and forget it. It's yeah, they're in the trenches with you.
I'm in this tired in a long time. Um, yeah, no, I've been to a lot of courses and trainings over the years, and Um, let's say in an 8 hour day, you might get 3, 4 hours of actual training where there's a lot of in between time, downtime, breaks, things like that. And so coming into this, I'm kind of expecting what I've gotten from the past. However, on that first day, I was just blown away at the amount of information and the way it was laid out was absolutely top notch. They're having some fun back there right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will sign autographs here in a little bit. I guess I come in the office and that's what happens. So, yeah, so
Right.
going back to launch week after all that fun, it's a lot of information, um, but just great information. And I remember the first day telling Matt, man, I'm overwhelmed. I don't think we're gonna be able to pick this up. But the way in day two, they took days one info, it flowed right into day two, and you started to see how smart they were with putting it together where you just start picking it up, and that was great. So far this has been far more than I expected, to be honest. So I'm
Yeah.
very pleased with that.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, even coming from with a guy with 2+ decades of experience, is you coming in as a blank slate. Like it's hard to not come in and bring what you know. Even the little that I knew, I'm coming in saying like, wait, that's not how I learned it, or that's not how I've seen it done. Just coming in willing to learn, and as a blank slate, just to absorb the information and let Keegley prove to you that it works. Right, and that's what I kept reminding myself. Just let them prove to me that this works. They've obviously created something here, so um, show me. Yeah.
So I think that it's a great opportunity, and again, they really want to teach you how to structure and set up not just a business that's going to last a year, 6 months, but that you can actually last a lifetime with, because as KeyGlee's been around for so many years, they've had to, since inception, they've had to change and grow. So they're teaching you to do that. So this isn't just something to come in and make quick money, but it's all right here. You will have to put the work in and the time, but I think that you will not. I don't think you'll find a better company out there for a wholesaling operation. I mean, you see, they're plugging deals back there.
Right.
That's what's going on.
Anybody interested? Yeah, it's an investment. It's definitely not, aside from the monetary investment, it's an investment just to get out here for 2 weeks. We were fortunate enough to come out for Discovery Day too, but and I'll go back to what I was saying earlier is just if you come with as a blank slate and let them prove to you. I mean, we're in the morning huddles. We're in axe and dispo huddles. We're on the floor with KeyGlee. The proof is in the pudding. So, um, yeah, it's I'd say it, it's a huge investment, but let KeyGlee prove themselves to you, and I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Yeah, mentioning that being in the daily huddles today, we were sitting in one of KeyGlee's corporate franchise, which we've done every day. Their daily huddle, which is where they start their day to go over numbers and strategies. And I was just sitting back thinking, wow, this is really cool. Matt and I are actually sitting in a meeting of a very, very successful
Right.
wholesaling operation, and hearing their acquisitions, their dispositions, their GM. There are people that are in the trenches, right? It's not a video, it's not a podcast. We are in the room, and actually, they allowed us
Right.
to talk and speak, but be very involved. And that was just absolutely amazing. So, I
Yeah.
think that helps, man. Just all those little nuggets and opportunities that they give you in that time.
Right. Getting to hear their struggle for that week, what their goals was, how they missed a goal, or how they acquired a goal, like how they tweak their process, like seeing all those nuances to a very large wholesale operation is invaluable. You can't see it unless you're here in person in the thick of it, really. So,
But as far as your question is, if you were looking to become a KeyGlee franchise owner, um, again, I don't think you can go wrong. It's all those things that they add value to you, whether you're new or experienced. So it's well worth it. And like anything, you have to put the work in, but they've kind of detonated all the grenades going through that minefield. You're just walking behind them, so that helps.